When it comes to holidaying in Ireland, Dublin is without doubt the most popular location, followed number 2 by the Wild Atlantic Way, and number 3 the ancient Near East. But there's an area of Ireland that often gets overlooked, and really it shouldn't, because it's great. Where's that? It's the Midlands. You've got Westmeath, you've got Roscommon, and you also have Longford, which is where I am this week, staying in one of the finest hotels in the region, the Viewmount House. So come on with me and we'll check it out. I've chilled out in deserts, I've hung out in rainforests, and I've seen some of the great world cities. But today, we're going to explore my city, my hometown, my patch, my bit of turf. It's Dublin in 24 hours. It's the GPO Witness History Visitor Centre, and also won the Micheletti Award at the European Museum Awards recently, which rewards innovation in museums about contemporary culture. Let's go check it out. Christ Church Cathedral. It's the oldest building in Dublin and is renowned for its architectural design. It's the national cathedral of the Church of Ireland and also Ireland's largest church. Jonathan Swift, the author of Gulliver's Travels, was also the dean here in the 1700s and is actually buried on site. 200 years later, and it's still open for business. You can drop in for a variety of different experiences: a cocktail masterclass, a distillery tour, or you can actually draw your own whiskey straight from the cask. After dinner, it's time for Dublin's finest export, pints of Guinness. Now, there's literally hundreds of places around town I could recommend. Nostalgia. Pilgrimages have been part of Christian tradition for centuries. To Jerusalem, to Rome, and even in Ireland we have our own pilgrimage. We have the Kerry CAMINO along the Dingle Peninsula, which follows the route that St. Brendan spread the word of Christianity. But the most famous pilgrimage is without doubt the Camino de Santiago. It's a beautiful city, and I'm going to go and explore it now. So it's been a pretty long day after the flight in from Dublin to Vigo this morning, and checking out the old town and going down by the sea, and also getting a chance to see the Man United fans who are in town for the Celta Vigo Europa League semi-final.
That's really good.
We're starting out in the Camino proper. So we're in Caldas de Reis, which is our first stop on the journey we're going to make. A lot of sweeping valleys with a huge amount of green, then you have some forested areas. Spectacular, really. With my final stop for the journey, and go in and say a little bit of respects to St. James, who's interred inside. So I'm going to go on in, you can join me. One of the most iconic sites of East London is the ArcelorMittal Orbiterra, which you can see behind me just there. It was designed for the 2012 Olympic Games as part of the Olympic Park, which is just to my left here, and really is quite an incredible structure. It is, behind me, London Bridge. Really is the view down the Thames. And I mean, there's literally a plethora of restaurants you can eat in London to choose from. But my particular tip is a new opening. It's the Pizzeria Tadhg Peavoy. But you will have a couple of hours before you have to catch your flight back home. So what I recommend you do is make a short walk down to Spitalfield Market. This week for RT Travel, I am in Nice, one of the most iconic locations in France. On the French Riviera, palm trees everywhere, known for a hideout for celebrities. There's a lot of eating options right in the centre of Nice, but my tip for you is a place called La Fabula. Simple green salad and some local red wine. Simple, perfect, delicious. What more do you want? Nice is a town best known for its sunshine, for its outdoor life, for drinking a coffee at the flower market. I'm right in the middle of the Carnival now, so basically there's 2 parades a day. In the afternoon, there's a flower parade, which is getting set up all around me here, and then there's the Parade of Lights in the evening. An amazing ceviche dinner, and now we're heading through to check out the evening festival. There's Festival of Flowers during the day and the Festival of Lights at night, so come on through. What was once one of the sleeping giants of European tourism has awoken from its slumber. Just to see it from this angle, it's pretty amazing. When it comes to accommodation in Portrush, there are a lot of options. The town is probably best known for being a campsite town. Game of Thrones tourism has seen a massive expansion in Northern Ireland in the last couple of years. And now there's 14 locations around the country where you can go and see exactly where the TV show is filmed. You can go stand-up paddleboarding, and even though it's the middle of January and that water is very, very cold, I'm going to give it a go.